Okay, I've got the same problem again. I've had it about 4 times. It's the Vaillant Turbomax 242E. I've had this boiler about 16 years. Nothing's ever gone wrong with it other than the diaphragm every time. Symptoms are no hot water, turn the tap on, it just doesn't fire up, feed hot water. So we overcome it by knocking on the heating switch, turn the heating on, and I'm not doing it. Turn the heating on and then it will switch over and feed the hot water once the heating's already running. And that's alright for a bit, and then inevitably when I switch it on, it doesn't fire up. So then I come over here to the panel, switch off, switch on, switch it to flame, and then you can get hot water. Sometimes it takes a couple of goes, but it gets you through. Off previous experience, it had to be the diaphragm. Now I know shit all about boilers, I can tell you now. They're a scary entity. So I didn't really want to try doing the diaphragm myself, so I got a guy out, he had a go. There didn't appear to be anything wrong with the diaphragm, but he couldn't get the new one to hours correctly, and it kept leaking, and he tried it 4 times and buggered off. He gave up, so I thought I'll have to have a go myself. So that's why I'm doing this video, because it appears to have done the bloody job. So for my sake, in case I have to do it again, if I hang on to this boiler, and for anyone else's sake, if it saves them any money, basically turn the tap off. This is like a stop tap to the boiler. Turn the filling loop off, lock it off. I did close these off. Now whether they have to be these, these are the heating pipes or whatever. Whether you've got to or not, I don't think you do, to be honest. But I did it anyway. So that's off. And this is what's coming off here. It's under there, the diaphragm. And am I aiming at it? Yeah, it's under there, the diaphragm. So you got these screws to do. How many is there? There's about 5 or 6. I've lost one. Obviously, you always lose some at 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So this. Oh shit! There we go. So this 6 around the edge. Oh god, I can't film and do this. There they are. So you're undoing them, and then you're gonna have to free this bit up here. So I undid this one. I'm going to have to do it because it's leaking a bit. I put a bit of PTFE around it. So undo that. This arm then swings free. Now, what I wasn't sure about was this. I think this is the heat exchanger here, this thing. But you don't have to do anything with that. You see that coupling there, which... Oh, well, you say I can't film this. That coupling there, all that is, it just pushes against, it just sits inside that bit slightly, and it makes a seal, bizarrely, because it doesn't look like it will. So undo all your screws, and then this will just drop down a little bit, not even a centimetre a bit, and you jiggle it to the left from where we're looking. And it slips off that, it just slips off. You just got to jiggle it a bit. That'll come off then, this arm will be attached, swinging. And the diaphragm's under there. All I'd suggest is use a slot screwdriver on them screws, just to loosen them if they're really tight. If you use a posi, it's one of them screws which is like, it has a slot in, but it's posi drive as well. But just to loosen them, I'd use a flathead screwdriver. In case you strip them, just a couple of turns and then you can release the rest with a posi drive. And then you take this away and you'll see the diaphragm inside. Inspect it, it might be ripped. And replace it, just make sure the concave is on the underside. It has a little lug as well, so you can't misalign it. But it's just really tricky. Like I say, that gas engineer who come out to this, he just give up. He couldn't do it. Lay it on and then offer it up to that first at an angle and try not to disturb the diaphragm as you replace it. It might take a couple of goes. And then I just put these on tight. Thing is, you can't test it till you pressurised it again. Connected this back up. And tight, and then water on, and then pressurise it again on there. You know, just give it a bit of. That's not on, is it? Yeah, just give it that, and then pressurise it up again on there. Oh yeah, what I meant to say, I should have said that before. You probably have to release the pressure, otherwise you're going to have a load of problems. Let's come back and then move it so we know how that. It is, there, it's this thing, but mine's right against the wall. Where am I? Right, mine's right against the wall, see that there? It's all made from the boiler so we know where it is. That's it there, that's the pressure relief there. So you've got to sort of pull it out and then do a quarter turn. It's a bit awkward, mine's against the wall. I did do it. I did do it, I swear to God. It's not doing it now, no. What's up with it? Oh, I don't know. But anyway, that is it. That is it. That'll release the pressure. Oh, mine doesn't appear to be working now. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Pressure. And the pressure should go down there. There it is. Pressure's going down. That's that. Like I say, it's like a quarter turn with a pull. It must hit a lug and there you go. Crap video, I know, but I'll help myself, and if it helps someone else. That's it, I think. Okay, there you go. That was just the diaphragm, so they're about £8 to £10. It's got to be your first port of call if it's that problem. Water won't work and then the heating starts struggling to come on. Yeah. It's easy, really. I wouldn't, you know, I know nothing about them. I wouldn't even have a go. But it's easy. It all happens there. So there's only 6 screws and 1 nut that you actually have to take off. This front panel comes down on that screw, but to be honest, you don't really need to drop that even. You gotta have a go if that's the problem with the boiler. Just give it a go. It's £8 to £10, like I say. Diaphragm. There is a labelling on your boiler somewhere. It's a part which will help you get your part. I'll put a picture of that on. Like I say, it's the 242E model this. Right, that's it.